A cry of desperation from one Kendall Paris, a resident of Beausejour St George. Kendall reached out to the GBN as perhaps his last resort after calling to many ministries and persons to look into his present situation. If you look closely, you would realize that the land slippage that has taken place here has blocked the entry to his home, which he said he had to dig through last evening following the heavy torrential rains to get into his home. We spoke to the homeowner earlier today.
Well, as you can see, the land is undermining because approximately it's water was seeping out from the Chinese buildings and them up there and undermining to the road, come down to my property and to the another neighbor property. And it's just pushing down on my house. I don't have no space to move. I can't go inside of my place. I mean, I go to the ministries, I go to place, I go to things to see if I can get help, and like, they pay me no mind. It's like I'm too small to talk to these people and them. It's very terrible. It's very terrible. Last time I had to dig out more. I can't go inside of my place. I had to dig out more to open my door, which I never had to dig out. I'm walking inside my place easy and simple.
The homeowner said he has been residing there for over 2 decades and has not experienced any instability with the foundation of his home. His concern, expressed to GBN, is that of safety of his 2 children, both under the age of 5. He pointed to a large boulder sitting adjacent to his home that he believes poses a threat to his family and home.
My fear is the big stones and them over my head is very bad for me with my children inside of this place here. Because you can't tell, this house is a boat house. It's not a wall house. You could say you could take the weight of the big stone or come down over there. You don't know how much speed it will come down with. You don't know how much, what you go do. My house is nothing to that big stone, to that size of big stone over there. It's nothing to it. So it's no how I have safety here. My safety is very limited. Very, very limited. Don't tell me boss, tell me don't sleep in the house. But to me hard, I have no place to sleep, I have to sleep in my house. That's the only place I have.
What would you like to happen?
Well, I would like to see they come to do a drain or some kind of thing, or a wall. Something to just get guys whatever undermining the place never has to slide. You understand? Because if this 2 big stone let loose, there is nothing them can do about it now. When you go along on me, you won't just go along on me. You have neighbors below me, you have neighbors below me too. You understand? So when they get the speed from me, the neighbors below they in problem. What we go do? So you rather this thing come and kill a whole pile of people and put that on the government, and then they go say the government don't do nothing? I don't want to say the government don't do nothing. The government doing as much as they could do, but they need to look into that. They need to look into that. That is very bad for my health and my family.
Paris's neighbors say they are also living in fear. The affected residents said they spoke to the road officer in the area, Mr. Peter Charles. They have not received any positive feedback since.
So we had contacted, my neighbor had contacted the Ministry of Works. Somebody had came on the 15th of August. They didn't come with a notebook, they didn't come with nothing. They came and they look, they watch, they comment, they say, what? A lot of damage has been done here. And I asked him, well, what is the solution for this kind of damage done to the land? He said, well, a lot of work had to be done, you know, a lot of digging and back wall had to be implemented and so on. So I said, well, you need to come with an engineer. He said, well, all engineers are up in Carriacou presently, because of the destruction that happened when Beryl, you know, hit the islands. And after that, we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard anything. We haven't seen anybody come in. We hear nothing at all. Like we are not people of Grenada. We're not resident. We are not important. And we need help. We need some form of assistance. We need some form of authority come in and assess the damage and give us feedback and so on. We need something, you know, substantial.
GBN contacted Mr. Charles, who told our news desk that he is aware of the situation and has visited the site with an engineer about 1 month ago. He said a plan is being developed, however, cannot give a specific period when their situation will be addressed. The homeowners are calling on the relevant authority to come to their aid before something dreadful happens. Christelina John, GBN News.